Did you know that the same healthy snack millions of seniors keep in their pocket can either quietly treat your kidneys like bodyguards or sneak a little sand into the gears every single day? And did you know that a perfectly healthy 49-year-old landed in acute kidney failure after eating an entire bag of almonds every day because he believed he was doing the right thing? This isn't a scare tactic. It's a wake-up to nuance. Not all nuts play by the same rules when you're protecting your kidneys, and if you're older, stone-prone, or watching creatinine, the difference between a smart choice and a sneaky stressor can be surprisingly small. Today, we're going to turn confusion into clarity. I'll keep the pace brisk, the language plain, and the focus practical, so by the end, you'll know exactly which nuts deserve space in your week, which ones to make rare guests, and how to keep flavor high while keeping kidney stress low. And yes, ask questions in the comments as you listen. What's your go-to nut right now? Be honest. If it's almonds, cashews, or pine nuts, don't panic. Just stay with me. If it's walnuts, macadamias, or hazelnuts, you might smile more as we go. Picture a familiar morning. Coffee in one hand, a fit bar in the other, you feel virtuous. Weeks later, little signals start whispering. Ankles a bit puffy by evening, blood pressure readings that bounce more than they used to, a urine test that mentions crystals, lab results nudging the wrong way. None of that means nuts are bad. It means the details matter, especially if you're older, you've ever had a kidney stone, or your clinician has asked you to keep an eye on potassium, phosphorus, or protein. Certain nuts carry more oxalates that can knit with calcium to form crystals in susceptible people. Others pack minerals in such a tiny volume that portions become easy to underestimate. Some get blended and baked into foods so often you stop noticing how frequently they show up. And some, thankfully, bring healthy fats, antioxidants, and satisfaction without piling on burdens your kidneys don't need. Let me root this in a true-to-life moment. Carla, 72, loved to walk and loved to cook. Wanting to clean up, she swapped cookies and crackers for almond flour muffins and ladled cashew cheese over vegetables because the labels sounded saintly. 2 kidney stones in 1 year brought her to a stop. Her dietitian didn't steal pleasure, they changed the base. Sunflower seed flour replaced almond flour in bakes. A silky cauliflower tahini sauce stepped in, where cashew cream had been doing all the work. Walnuts and hazelnuts took over for crunch. Carla's food stayed joyful, the cravings settled, and she felt in control again. That's the spirit of today's guide. Keep what you love, swap what you must, and make every change feel like an upgrade. You're going to hear, in plain English, which nuts to ease back on if you're a senior, stone-prone, or watching kidney function, and which ones to lean on for flavor, satiety, and cardiovascular support. I'll weave in the why, the hidden places the troublemakers hide, practical swaps, and micro stories you can borrow. I'll also ask you to choose out loud, because decisions turn into actions when you name them. You don't need perfection, you need a plan that survives real life. And because you ask for a clean, voiceover-ready format, you'll only hear simple number titles to orient you. No other headings, no bullet points, just a natural script you can live by. Number 1. Almonds. Almonds wear one of the brightest health halos anywhere in the grocery store. For many people with healthy kidneys, they can be part of a heart-friendly pattern. But when you're guarding your kidneys, especially if you've ever formed calcium oxalate stones or your clinician has discussed oxalates with you, context changes everything. Almonds are among the most oxalate-dense nuts. Oxalate by itself isn't evil. The trouble comes when there's a lot of it. Hydration is inconsistent. The gut microbes that normally help break it down are scarce, and those sharp crystals form more easily in your urinary tract. For stone-prone folks, a healthy almond habit can become a quiet daily nudge in the wrong direction. Add to that a meaningful mineral and protein profile, and you're looking at a nut that deserves respect, not autopilot. There's also the concentrated form trap. Almond flour compresses the nut's compounds into every bite of a cake or muffin. Almond butter is just almonds in another costume. Almond milk, depending on brand and recipe, may hold more or less suspended solids, but still nudges the pattern toward almond everywhere. For people who have never had a stone, small occasional servings may fit fine. For those with history, this all-day layering can be exactly the kind of silent pressure your kidneys don't need. Now, if you love the taste and crunch of almonds, I'm not asking you to exile them to another planet. I am asking you to change their role. Move almonds from daily default to cameo. Let them show up rarely, and let other choices carry the routine. Here's the good part. The pleasures you want from almonds are easy to reproduce elsewhere. If you love slivered almonds in salads, chopped hazelnuts do the same job with a friendlier profile for many seniors. If you bake with almond flour because you like the texture, sunflower seed flour gives similar tenderness in quick breads and cookies without the same oxalate load. If almond butter is your ritual, explore a lightly sweet, cinnamon-kissed sunflower seed spread or a small smear of tahini with sliced apple. And if you've been pouring almond milk by reflex, try oat or rice milk for a couple of weeks and watch how you feel. Make notes. Your body will tell you what it prefers. One last mindset shift before we leave the almond shelf. The same label that says heart-healthy, keto-friendly, or naturally gluten-free may be true, and still not be the right signal for your kidneys in your situation. The heart and the kidneys are close friends. They just don't always whisper the same advice. If filtration is your priority, let variety take the wheel. Your body will thank you in quieter ways, steadier energy, calmer digestion, fewer mystery cravings at night, and maybe, just maybe, less drama the next time you talk through your labs. Number 2. Pine nuts. Pine nuts are tiny, elegant, and aromatic. They also vanish so fast that portions become a guessing game. That's exactly where trouble begins. Pine nuts deliver a concentrated package of minerals and protein in very small volumes, and they hide in places you might not think to check. A generous spoonful of pesto often contains what would count as a full serving of nuts. Salads at restaurants get a sprinkle that looks like nothing but adds up to more than you'd ever put at home. Stuffed pastas and green dressings often blend them in so completely you don't see them. You only feel the luxurious mouthfeel and wonder why your fingers feel a little tight later that evening. If you're watching phosphorus in particular, this can become a stealth problem because restaurant chefs cook for mouthfeel and glory, not for lab targets. None of that means you have to give up the flavor story you love. It means you take the driver's seat. Make pesto at home with toasted sunflower seeds instead of pine nuts. The basil still blooms, the garlic still perks, the olive oil still shines, the lemon still brightens every bite. But the mineral load shifts in your favor, and you control salt in a way that restaurant kitchens rarely do. When you're out, become the person who asks a single kind question. Is there pesto or pine nuts in that? If the answer is yes, ask for lemon and herbs instead. You'll be surprised how many kitchens are happy to accommodate a simple, respectful request. So, let's make this all a bit more practical with 2 real stories. Dennis, who's 78, always ordered the light grilled vegetables. The reason they tasted so luxurious? Well, the chef finished them with pesto and a snow of pine nuts for crunch. Once Dennis started asking for lemon and parsley instead, he left the table feeling satisfied instead of swollen. Then there's Sylvia, who's 75. She lived on green salads with house pesto dressing because, honestly, it sounded virtuous. She traded it for a lemon mustard vinaigrette and saved pesto for an occasional homemade meal. And the difference wasn't just in numbers, it was in how her hands, rings, and shoes fit by day's end. If you miss that pine nut perfume, just remember, aroma is mostly about the toasting. Sunflower seeds, toasted in a dry pan for about 2 minutes, develop that same warm bread shop smell. A few hazelnuts blitzed into pesto can give you that body without pushing you over mineral limits. Walnuts, chopped, fine and warmed briefly, can give roasted vegetables that special dinner gloss. The trick here isn't deprivation. The trick is learning how to build the experience you love from ingredients that cooperate with your kidneys instead of arguing with them. Number 3. Cashews. Here's a twist of irony. The nut shaped like a kidney can, in certain patterns, challenge the very organs it resembles. Cashews carry a meaningful oxalate load for stone-prone people, and their mineral and protein profile stacks up quickly when they shift from being a garnish to being a foundation. That's what modern plant-based cooking often asks them to be: the backbone of cheese sauces, the silk in soups, the cream in non-dairy desserts, the hidden thickener in dips and dressings. A cup of cashews in tonight's pasta, another in tomorrow's soup, and a third in weekend cheesecake adds up faster than you'd ever eat by hand. And to make matters worse, many packaged cashew products layer in phosphate additives, gums, and salt to create that store shelf texture. Your palate may be thrilled, your kidneys may not be. If you love creamy textures, and honestly, who doesn't, you don't have to choose between pleasure and prudence. You can build creaminess from different anchors and just let cashews make cameo appearances instead of letting them take the spotlight. Try simmering cauliflower until it's tender enough to slump, then blend it with tahini, lemon, garlic powder, and just enough water to pour. Suddenly, you've got a velvety sauce for pasta and vegetables that really hits the same emotional note, but without asking your kidneys to sort through a big bucket of nut solids. When you want rich body in curries or soups, just a small splash of canned coconut milk can do the trick. Use a light hand because of the saturated fat, but notice how little you actually need. Hemp hearts blended with water become a gentle, neutral cream for dressings. And sunflower seed butter, well, it adds silkiness to sauces and smoothies, with a profile many seniors find easier to live with day after day. Two real-life moments really underline this shift. Roberto, who's 72, had perfected a cashew cream Alfredo that could honestly fool an Italian grandmother. It also, quietly, started annexing more and more territory on his plate. With his dietitian, he swapped most of the cashews for cauliflower tahini and kept just a single tablespoon for flavor. And you know what? He still scraped the bowl clean. Fatima, 66, feared she'd never feel that swoony, silky sauce again after 2 stones. Her first night with the new sauce was a revelation. Was it different? Yes. Was it less delicious? Not in the ways that matter. The satisfaction remained. The worry did not. Now just breathe. If almonds, pine nuts, and cashews have been your familiar trio for years, you don't need guilt. What you really need are great alternatives. You aren't shrinking your world here. You're actually expanding your options in a way that fits the reality of a body that's earned more care, not less. 3 nuts often fit that bill for seniors beautifully: walnuts, macadamias, and hazelnuts. None of them detox your kidneys. No nut or tea does, but they tend to play more nicely with the very systems your kidneys rely on. Calmer vessels, gentler mineral loads, and the kind of satisfaction that keeps you out of the snack spiral. Number 4. Walnuts. Think of walnuts as your quiet anti-inflammation crew. Their plant omega-3 fatty acids, ALA, aren't magic wands, but they are steady helpers. They support a calmer environment in your blood vessels. Calmer vessels mean happier kidneys, because filtration is a traffic system that runs best when the roads are smooth and the signals are predictable. In ordinary portions, walnuts also bring a mineral and protein profile that many seniors can weave into the week without blowing their budgets or their labs, and they're wildly versatile. Toast them lightly to wake their aroma. Chop them fine and scatter over green beans, spinach, or roasted peppers. Fold them into warm oatmeal with pear for a breakfast that keeps you even until lunch. A micro-story gives this texture. Evelyn, 74, swore she needed a cookie at night to sleep. She tried an experiment: 7 walnut halves with sliced pear and a pin dash of cinnamon. 1 week later, the cookie wasn't calling the same way. 2 weeks in, she noticed she woke up less puffy, and she didn't prowl the pantry at 10 p.m. Walnuts hadn't become her identity. They just became a reliable friend that kept her on track. Walnuts do ask you for one favor: respect their oils. Those lovely, delicate fats can oxidize if they're left warm for weeks. Keep walnuts in an airtight jar in the refrigerator, not a forgotten bag by the stove. If they smell like paint or taste harsh, they're rancid. Toss them. Fresh walnuts taste sweet, nutty, and clean. Also go easy on candy coatings and heavy salting. You don't need a sugar shell to make them sing. A portion you can visualize is 7 to 10 halves, about an ounce, on 3 to 5 days each week. That's not a prescription, it's a picture that helps you keep portions grounded in reality. Number 5. Macadamia nuts. If walnuts are the calm crew, macadamias are the velvet. Think olive oil you can chew. Rich in monounsaturated fats, often lower in protein than many nuts, and typically friendlier in mineral load per ounce, macadamias deliver that creamy, lingering satisfaction that crushes the mid-afternoon salt hunt. 10 to 12 eaten slowly can flip the script on 3 o'clock cravings with more staying power than a handful of crackers. They're naturally easy to chew, helpful if dental work or dentures make harder nuts uncomfortable, and they play beautifully with gentle spices like cinnamon or smoked paprika, both of which add flavor without sodium. Let's talk money, because it matters. Macadamias can look extravagant if you treat them like an open-ended nibble. When you buy a small bag and portion it into 10 tiny servings, they often replace a parade of impulse snacks that cost more and do less for you. Anya, 69, thought macadamias were a rich treat she couldn't justify until she divided 100 grams into 10 mini bags. They turned out to be a savings, she laughed. I stopped chasing snacks that never satisfied me. Store macadamias, cool and dry, or refrigerate them to protect their delicate oils. If you need to stretch portions further, mix a few chopped macadamias with toasted sunflower seeds to make a savory crumble for vegetables. The flavor feels indulgent. Your kidneys feel respected. Number 6. Hazelnuts. Hazelnuts are the sleeper hit, the little round gems Europe has adored for centuries, and we often overlook unless they're trapped in sugary spreads. Whole, unsalted hazelnuts are another story entirely. They bring vitamin E, the membrane-loving antioxidant that tucks into the walls of your cells, including your kidney cells, and helps buffer the everyday sparks of oxidative stress. In sensible portions, their potassium sits in a range many seniors can manage. Their phosphorus doesn't shout. Their protein gives you satisfaction without loading down your morning. If crunch is your love language, hazelnuts let you speak it without violating your plan. Roast them briefly, rub off most of the papery skins in a clean towel, and chop. Toss them over roasted carrots with parsley and lemon zest, and you'll feel like you're at a bistro. Use a fine hazelnut crumb to coat a fillet of fish or tofu, then pan-sear it to golden. You'll get the texture many people chase with phosphate-loaded breadings, and you'll set your own salt. Stir a dozen into warm oatmeal with sliced apple and a breath of cinnamon. You'll taste comfort and feel steady afterward. And if hazelnuts are hard to find or pricey where you live, sunflower seeds give you many of the same perks with an even gentler mineral profile. By now you've noticed the theme. This isn't a sermon on restriction, it's a reframe of pleasure. You aren't banning anything forever. You're changing the route pleasure takes to reach you. If almond bars with your coffee felt like identity, let them become a Sunday tradition instead of an everyday reflex. If restaurant pesto was your light order, save it for nights you plan around it and lean on your homemade sunflower seed version the rest of the time. If cashew cream used to star in every sauce, let it make cameo appearances while cauliflower tahini takes the lead. In return, open the door to walnuts, macadamias, and hazelnuts during the week in measured, delightful amounts. Let's make the next 7 days practical. If 4 in the afternoon is your danger hour, decide now that your hand will find a pair with walnuts or a tiny bag of macadamias, not a box of crackers that sends you right back in 20 minutes. If pasta is your comfort, blend a jar of sunflower seed pesto on Sunday and park it in the fridge so you can twirl Tuesday and Thursday without thinking. If breakfast is where almonds have been hiding, almond milk on cereal, almond flour bakes, try oat or rice milk, and a sunflower seed bake for 2 weeks. Pay attention to how you feel. Energy, digestion, evening cravings, and, if your clinician has you tracking them, home blood pressure rhythms or blood sugar steadiness. When you drive your choices with curiosity instead of fear, the good habits stick. If you're traveling, build a tiny nut kit for your carry-on or glove box. Pre-portion hazelnuts in snack-size bags. Add 1 small pack of macadamias and a few sachets of toasted sunflower seeds. Airports and gas stations sell salt bombs and sugar rushes dressed as snacks. You'll smile, lift your own baggie, and remember that your kidneys didn't take the day off because you're on the road. If budgeting is your worry, stretch value by mixing nuts with seeds, buying small amounts from bulk bins and storing everything where you can see it. The snack you don't see is the snack you won't eat. The one you can grab in 3 seconds is the one that becomes your new default. If chewing or swallowing is difficult, you're not disqualified. Toasting softens. Chopping saves effort. Soaking and blending turn nuts into gentle textures that don't require heroics. A spoon of finely chopped walnuts on porridge gives you flavor with minimal work. A quick hazelnut milk, blended and strained, delivers the essence without grit. And if a clinician has asked you to watch potassium carefully, this is the perfect moment to personalize. Bring your favorite nut choices to your kidney dietitian and ask for your portion targets. The right plan is always the one that's yours. Because public promises create momentum, here's your tiny commitment if you want one. In the comments, write, for example, I'm removing almond flour from weekday bakes, and I'm adding walnuts on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Or, I'm removing surprise pine nuts at restaurants, and I'm adding macadamias at 3 p.m. on workdays. When you say it out loud, your future self hears you. Let me answer a couple of questions without turning this into a lecture. Can you ever eat almonds again? If you're stone-prone or on a low oxalate plan, keep them rare and small and prefer other options most days. If your kidneys are healthy and your clinician is happy, moderation still matters, especially steering clear of almond everything everyday patterns. Are roasted nuts bad? Dry roasting to wake flavor is fine. You don't need heavy salt or sugar shells to enjoy them. What about pistachios and peanuts? Peanuts are legumes and can fit some plans. Pistachios bring more minerals and may require tighter portioning. Always check your personal targets if your clinician has given you specific limits. Do you need to soak nuts? Not for safety, but soaking can make them easier to blend and chew. The key isn't a ritual, it's the overall pattern you repeat. Here's a simple 7-day experiment you can do without an app. Draw 7 boxes on a scrap of paper. Across the top, write allies and list walnuts, macadamias, hazelnuts. Each day, you enjoy one in a measured portion. Put a check. Under that, write occasional guests and list almonds, pine nuts, cashews. Each day you sidestep an unplanned cameo, skipping the almond biscotti, asking for no pine nuts, choosing a sauce without cashew cream. Put a check. No judgment, just data. At week's end, look at the checks. They won't only show what you ate, they'll show how much control you took back. If one day went sideways, draw a small arrow into tomorrow. That arrow is the habit you're building. Not perfection, but recovery. If you're anxious about losing protein by scaling back almond and cashew-heavy habits, just breathe. Nuts were never meant to carry your protein on their backs. Let legumes, fish if it's in your plan, lower burden dairy or alternatives, and balanced grains do that lifting in ways your kidneys can live with. Nuts are here to deliver satisfaction, healthy fats, antioxidants, and that I'm good until dinner feeling that prevents the snack cascade. That's not a small role, that's a pivotal one. And when you protect satiety, you protect decision-making the rest of the day. A word on mindset, because it might be the most kidney-protective element of all. You don't need a new personality to do this. You need a new default. The almond bar becomes Sunday, not every day. The sunflower seed pesto becomes your Tuesday lifesaver. The macadamia baggie becomes your 3 o'clock peace treaty. The hazelnut crumb becomes your everyday crunch. The walnut pear bowl becomes the dessert that doesn't pick a fight with your evening. And on the rare day you choose differently, you don't spiral into judgment. You return to your default at the next bite, the next meal, the next morning. Consistency is kinder than perfection and pays better dividends. If you're ready to move from knowing to doing, start in the next 5 minutes. Put a small glass jar in the fridge and fill it with walnut halves where you can see them. Portion macadamias into tiny bags so your future self can just reach and go. Toast a handful of hazelnuts and chop them fine. Sprinkle them on tomorrow's vegetables or oatmeal. Blend a quick sunflower seed pesto and tuck it into the fridge. Put a sticky note on the almond flour that says special occasions and slide the cashew cream recipe into your weekend folder. You just engineered your success. Tomorrow won't require willpower. It will require reaching. Before we close, hold this image the next time you stand in the nut aisle. Your kidneys don't need a cleanse, they need consistency. The wrong nuts, in the wrong amounts at the wrong times, are like grit in a delicate bearing. The right nuts, in right-sized portions, help oil the whole machine. Your vessels calmer, your energy steadier, your snacks satisfying instead of sabotaging. Choose with intention. Portion with purpose. Enjoy every bite fully because pleasure is not the enemy of health. It's the reward for doing it wisely. And if you want to start today, tell me, right now, which guest are you sending to the top shelf, and which ally are you inviting into your week 3 times? I'm cheering for your first step. Did you know that the vegetables you think are protecting your kidneys could actually be accelerating kidney damage, while 10 powerhouse vegetables sitting in grocery stores right now could help lower your creatinine levels and shield your kidneys from further harm? Right now, millions of people with kidney disease are filling their plates with what they believe are healthy vegetables. They're following general nutrition advice. They're choosing fresh over processed. They're eating their greens like they've been told their whole lives. But here's the devastating reality. Not all vegetables are kidney-friendly, and some of the most celebrated healthy choices could be flooding your system with potassium and phosphorus that your struggling kidneys simply cannot handle. If you've been diagnosed with kidney disease, if your creatinine levels are rising, or if you're trying to protect these vital organs before problems develop, what I'm about to share could be the difference between preserving your kidney function and watching it decline toward dialysis. I'm talking about vegetables that seem innocent but pack dangerous levels of minerals that can spike your blood chemistry into the danger zone, cooking methods that destroy the very nutrients you need most, and preparation mistakes that turn kidney-friendly foods into kidney burdens. But this isn't just about what to avoid. I'm going to reveal 10 scientifically backed kidney protector vegetables that can actually help reduce inflammation, support natural detoxification, and give your kidneys the gentle support they need to function optimally. The number 1 choice contains compounds that act like a natural kidney shield, protecting your filtering units from further damage. As someone who has studied kidney nutrition extensively, I've seen how the right vegetable choices can slow disease progression, reduce symptoms, and improve quality of life. But I've also witnessed how well-meaning people unknowingly accelerate their kidney decline by making seemingly healthy choices that are actually dangerous for their condition. So if you're ready to take control of your kidney health through strategic food choices, if you want to learn which vegetables actively support kidney function, and if you're committed to giving your kidneys every advantage possible, you need to understand the powerful information I'm about to share. Let me start with the most potent kidney protector that should be at the top of every kidney patient's grocery list: red bell peppers. These vibrant vegetables aren't just colorful additions to your plate. They're specifically designed by nature to support compromised kidney function. Red bell peppers are remarkably low in potassium, containing only about 170 milligrams per cup, well below the danger threshold for kidney patients. But their real power lies in their exceptional concentration of vitamins A and C, 2 antioxidants that work synergistically to fight inflammation and protect kidney cells from oxidative damage. Vitamin C is particularly crucial for kidney patients because it supports immune function, and people with kidney disease are significantly more vulnerable to infections. A compromised immune system can lead to complications that put additional stress on already struggling kidneys. But here's where most people sabotage these benefits. They overcook red bell peppers, destroying the delicate vitamin C that makes them so valuable. High-temperature cooking for extended periods can eliminate up to 50% of this crucial nutrient. The optimal approach is eating red bell peppers raw in salads or as crunchy snacks with kidney-friendly dips. If you prefer them cooked, light roasting or quick sautéing for just a few minutes preserves their nutritional integrity while enhancing their natural sweetness. You can also blend roasted red peppers into a creamy hummus, substituting the traditional chickpeas with lower potassium white beans. This creates a delicious, kidney-safe spread that provides protein without the mineral overload. For something more substantial, try making kidney-friendly stuffed bell peppers. Roast a red pepper until tender, then fill it with a mixture of cooked rice, garlic, onions, and herbs. No heavy sauces or high-sodium ingredients needed. The natural flavors are satisfying and completely safe for kidney patients. The recommended portion is 1/2 to 1 medium-sized red bell pepper per day. This provides maximum nutritional benefits without overloading on natural sugars or fiber that could cause digestive discomfort. Our second kidney protector is often overlooked but, incredibly powerful: cabbage. This humble vegetable might not win beauty contests, but it's a secret detoxification champion that your kidneys will love. Cabbage is naturally low in potassium, high in beneficial fiber, and packed with vitamins K and C. These nutrients work together to fight inflammation, support healthy digestion, and boost immune function. But cabbage's most remarkable feature is its concentration of glucosinolates, special compounds that help your body eliminate toxins more efficiently. Since kidney disease impairs your body's natural ability to filter waste products, eating foods that support detoxification becomes, crucial. Cabbage essentially helps lighten the filtering load on your kidneys by enhancing your body's other elimination pathways. However, preparation method matters enormously. Boiling cabbage for extended periods leaches away its valuable nutrients, leaving you with a nutrient-depleted vegetable that provides minimal benefits. Better approaches include light sautéing with olive oil and garlic for a simple, flavorful dish. You can also create a kidney-friendly coleslaw by mixing shredded cabbage with carrots, lemon juice, and a pinch of cumin for a refreshing side dish that supports digestion. For comfort food lovers, a light cabbage soup made with low-sodium broth provides warmth and nutrition without the dangerous additives found in commercial soups. Cabbage's high fiber content offers an additional benefit. It promotes healthy digestion and helps prevent constipation, which is actually a pretty common problem for kidney patients. Better digestive function means more efficient nutrient absorption and reduced waste buildup throughout your system. Our third kidney protector is cauliflower, a low-potassium powerhouse that really deserves a starring role in every kidney-friendly kitchen. This cruciferous vegetable contains only about 176 milligrams of potassium per cup, making it one of the safest choices for people monitoring mineral intake. Cauliflower is loaded with fiber and antioxidants that help reduce inflammation and support kidney function. But its versatility is what makes it truly special. You can enjoy it in countless delicious ways without ever getting bored. If you've only experienced steamed cauliflower, you're missing out on its incredible potential. Roasting transforms this mild vegetable into something extraordinary. Just toss cauliflower florets with olive oil, garlic, and turmeric, then roast until golden and slightly crispy. The natural sugars caramelize, creating rich, nutty flavors, while turmeric adds powerful anti-inflammatory compounds. For people who miss mashed potatoes, mashed cauliflower is a revelation. Steam cauliflower until tender, then mash with a small amount of unsalted butter and garlic. The result is a creamy, comforting side dish that satisfies potato cravings without the dangerous potassium load. Here's something most people don't realize. Cauliflower is over 90% water, which means it naturally supports hydration. Proper hydration is crucial for kidney patients because it helps flush toxins and reduces kidney stress. Cauliflower rice offers another excellent option for people avoiding high-carbohydrate foods. Simply pulse raw cauliflower in a food processor until it resembles rice grains, then sauté lightly with olive oil and kidney-friendly herbs. One important caution: eating large amounts of cauliflower at once can cause gas and bloating due to natural compounds called raffinose and sulfur. Cooking cauliflower helps break down these compounds, making it gentler on sensitive digestive systems. Start with smaller portions and pair with digestive supporting herbs like ginger or cumin if you experience discomfort. Our fourth kidney protector is garlic, nature's kidney shield and flavor enhancer rolled into one powerful package. This aromatic bulb is packed with antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds that help protect kidney cells from damage while adding incredible flavor without dangerous sodium. Unlike salt, which increases blood pressure and strains kidneys, garlic enhances meals with zero sodium content. This allows kidney patients to enjoy richly flavored foods while maintaining strict mineral restrictions. Garlic's detoxification properties are particularly valuable for kidney patients. It helps flush toxins, reduces oxidative stress, and supports cardiovascular health, which is crucial since heart disease and kidney disease often occur together. Research suggests that garlic can help lower cholesterol and improve circulation, making it beneficial for overall health in kidney patients who face increased cardiovascular risks. Here's a critical preparation secret most people miss. To maximize garlic's therapeutic benefits, crush or chop it and let it sit for 10 minutes before cooking. This waiting period activates allicin, the key compound responsible for garlic's health benefits. Cooking immediately after chopping destroys much of this valuable compound. You can also enjoy raw garlic by incorporating it into homemade salad dressings, spreading it on toast with olive oil, or adding it to kidney-friendly dips and spreads. For people concerned about garlic breath, pairing it with fresh herbs like parsley or mint helps neutralize the odor while adding additional nutritional benefits. Our fifth kidney protector is onions, the ultimate flavor booster that comes with remarkable health benefits. These aromatic bulbs are packed with quercetin, a powerful antioxidant that helps reduce inflammation and protect kidneys from further damage. Onions are naturally low in both potassium and sodium, making them perfect salt alternatives for kidney patients who need to watch their mineral intake carefully. Whether you enjoy them raw in salads, caramelized to bring out natural sweetness, or sautéed for savory dishes, onions instantly elevate any meal without adding dangerous compounds. Roasted onions become irresistibly sweet and delicious when cooked slowly until golden. The natural sugars concentrate and caramelize, creating complex flavors that make healthy eating enjoyable rather than restrictive. Onions also support gut health through their prebiotic content, which feeds beneficial bacteria in your digestive system. A healthy gut microbiome plays a crucial role in overall wellness and can indirectly support kidney function by reducing systemic inflammation. If raw onions cause digestive discomfort, cooking them breaks down the compounds responsible for gas and bloating, making them much easier to tolerate. Soaking sliced raw onions in cold water for 10 to 15 minutes before eating also helps mellow their sharpness while preserving health benefits. For people who love caramelized onions, cook them slowly over low heat with a small amount of olive oil. This enhances their natural sweetness without burning off valuable nutrients. Our sixth kidney protector is radishes, the ultimate kidney cleanser that's been overlooked for far too long. These peppery root vegetables are extremely low in both potassium and phosphorus, making them completely safe for kidney patients while providing unique cleansing benefits. Radishes are over 95% water, which means they naturally support hydration and help flush toxins from your system. When kidneys struggle to filter waste efficiently, foods that promote natural detoxification become incredibly valuable. Their high water content helps maintain the fluid balance necessary for optimal kidney function, while their natural diuretic properties gently encourage toxin elimination without stressing kidney tissues. Radishes are rich in anthocyanins and vitamin C, powerful antioxidants that protect kidney cells from inflammatory damage. For people with chronic kidney disease, reducing inflammation is crucial for slowing disease progression. If radishes' peppery bite is too intense, cooking completely transforms their flavor profile. Roasted radishes become mellow and slightly sweet, almost like mini potatoes but without the dangerous potassium content. You can also pickle radishes for a tangy addition to salads, or slice them thinly for a refreshing crunch that adds variety to kidney-friendly meals. Because radishes contain sulfur compounds, eating large amounts can cause gas and bloating in sensitive individuals. Cooking helps break down these compounds, making them gentler on digestion. Our seventh kidney protector is turnips, nutrient-packed root vegetables that deserve recognition as kidney-friendly alternatives to high-potassium options. These humble vegetables are low in both potassium and phosphorus, making them excellent substitutes for problematic foods like potatoes. For people who miss mashed potatoes, creamy mashed turnips provide the same comforting satisfaction without dangerous mineral overload. The texture and taste are remarkably similar, but the kidney impact is dramatically different. Turnips are rich in glucosinolates, natural compounds that help your body detoxify and reduce inflammation. For kidney patients dealing with chronic inflammation that can accelerate kidney damage, foods that naturally combat this process are invaluable. Their immune-boosting vitamin C content is particularly important for kidney patients, who are often more vulnerable to infections due to compromised immune function. So, turnips can be roasted, mashed, added to soups, or even eaten raw in salads for a refreshing crunch. If their slightly bitter taste is off-putting, roasting them with olive oil and garlic brings out their natural sweetness and creates those appealing caramelized flavors. Like other cruciferous vegetables, turnips contain sulfur compounds that, may cause digestive discomfort in some people. Cooking really helps reduce this effect while making the nutrients more bioavailable. Our eighth kidney protector is asparagus, a natural diuretic that actively supports kidney function through its unique properties. This vibrant green vegetable contains asparagine, a natural compound that increases urine production and helps eliminate excess fluids and waste products. For kidney patients who need to prevent fluid retention and reduce waste buildup, asparagus provides gentle, natural support for these crucial processes. Asparagus is packed with glutathione, a really powerful antioxidant that fights oxidative stress and inflammation, two major contributors to kidney damage. Its low potassium and phosphorus content make it safe for people with mineral restrictions. The sulfur compounds in asparagus that cause that distinctive urine odor are completely harmless and actually indicate that beneficial detoxification processes are occurring. Asparagus can be roasted until crispy, steamed for a light side dish, or blended into kidney-friendly soups. Drizzling with olive oil and lemon juice enhances flavor without adding harmful sodium. It's best to avoid eating asparagus raw, as it can be difficult to digest. Light cooking makes nutrients more accessible while maintaining the vegetable's beneficial properties. Our ninth kidney protector is green beans, gentle supporters that provide excellent nutrition without kidney stress. Unlike many legumes that are too high in potassium for kidney patients, green beans offer the best of both worlds: substantial nutrition without dangerous mineral overload. Green beans are naturally low in potassium, phosphorus, and sodium, making them completely safe for people with strict mineral restrictions. They're loaded with inflammation-fighting antioxidants like flavonoids and vitamin C, which protect kidney function by reducing oxidative stress. Their high fiber content supports healthy digestion and prevents constipation, a common problem for kidney patients that can contribute to toxin buildup and overall discomfort. Green beans are incredibly versatile. Steam, sauté, roast, or stir-fry them for quick, nutritious side dishes. A simple preparation with olive oil, garlic, and lemon juice enhances natural flavors without adding harmful additives. For a fun, kidney-friendly snack, try roasting green beans until they're crispy for a healthy alternative to processed chips. Avoid canned green beans unless they're specifically labeled low sodium or no salt added, because, most commercial versions contain excessive sodium that can stress kidneys unnecessarily. Our 10th and final kidney protector is zucchini, the hydration hero that's incredibly gentle on compromised kidney function. This mild, refreshing vegetable is low in potassium, phosphorus, and sodium, while being over 95% water, making it just perfect for supporting hydration and reducing kidney stress. Zucchini is remarkably gentle on digestion, unlike vegetables that can cause bloating or discomfort. Its soft texture and beneficial fiber content help maintain healthy digestion while supporting gut health. And a healthy gut directly contributes to healthier kidneys. The versatility of zucchini is extraordinary. Sauté it with olive oil and garlic for simple side dishes, roast it for deeper caramelized flavors, or spiralize it into zucchini noodles for low-carb, kidney-friendly pasta alternatives. Shredded zucchini can be added to omelet, soups, or even kidney-friendly baked goods for a nutritional boost that's virtually undetectable. Zucchini contains lutein and zeaxanthin, antioxidants that help reduce inflammation and protect against oxidative stress, both crucial for slowing kidney disease progression. This mild vegetable absorbs flavors beautifully, making it perfect for seasoning with kidney-friendly herbs like basil, oregano, or rosemary. Its neutral taste allows for creative preparations that keep healthy eating interesting and enjoyable. Now let me give you the critical preparation principles that can make or break these vegetables' kidney protective benefits. First, avoid overcooking, which destroys heat-sensitive vitamins like vitamin C that are crucial for kidney patients' immune function and antioxidant protection. Light cooking methods like quick sautéing, steaming, or roasting preserve nutritional integrity while making vegetables more digestible and flavorful. Raw preparations work well for vegetables like red peppers and radishes, but cooking helps break down problematic compounds in cruciferous vegetables like cabbage and cauliflower. Always choose fresh or frozen vegetables over canned versions, which typically contain excessive sodium unless specifically labeled otherwise. Fresh vegetables provide maximum nutritional benefits, while frozen vegetables retain most nutrients without added preservatives. Season with kidney-friendly herbs and spices instead of salt. Garlic, onions, herbs, and spices like turmeric provide incredible flavor enhancement while adding therapeutic compounds that support kidney health. Portion control remains important even with kidney-friendly vegetables. While these 10 choices are safe for kidney patients, eating reasonable portions ensures you get benefits without digestive discomfort or nutrient imbalances. Start slowly if you're adding new vegetables to your diet, especially cruciferous ones that can cause gas in sensitive individuals. Gradually increasing portions allows your digestive system to adapt while still providing kidney benefits. Pair vegetables with small amounts of healthy fats like olive oil to enhance absorption of fat-soluble vitamins and make meals more satisfying and flavorful. Your kidneys work 24 hours a day, filtering waste, balancing fluids, and maintaining the delicate chemistry that keeps you alive. Every vegetable choice you make either supports this vital work or adds to their burden. The 10 kidney protectors I've shared aren't just safe foods. They're active allies in your fight to preserve kidney function and maintain quality of life. Red bell peppers provide antioxidant protection. Cabbage supports natural detoxification. Cauliflower offers versatility without mineral danger. Garlic enhances flavor while reducing inflammation. Each of these vegetables brings unique benefits that work together to create a comprehensive support system for your kidneys. But knowing which vegetables to choose is only the beginning. Preparing them correctly and incorporating them consistently into your daily meals is what transforms knowledge into healing action. Start today by choosing 3 of these kidney protectors to incorporate into your next grocery trip. Begin with the ones that appeal most to your taste preferences, then gradually expand your choices as you discover new preparation methods and flavors. Remember that every meal is an opportunity to either support or stress your kidneys. Choose foods that love your kidneys back, and your kidneys will reward you with better function, improved energy, and enhanced quality of life for years to come. The power to protect your kidney health is literally in your hands every time you choose what to put on your plate. Make those choices